Hey guys, how are you? Look, I hope all is well with you. Let me go ahead and start by saying go ahead and like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the bell icon so that you can be informed when I put new content up. Look, I want to take this moment to thank each and every one of you for this entire year. Thank you for the support that you give me, and by supporting my YouTube channel. I'm committed to trying to give you guys the truth. I'm committed to trying to share the gospel in a way with you that is relevant, in a way that is practical, in a way that we can use it in our everyday life. So I'm grateful for each of you that make up my YouTube audience. Man, it's been a fantastic year, a phenomenal year, and I'm looking forward to next year being an even better year. So thank you. And then also I want to take this moment to wish you a very Merry Christmas week. A Christmas week, right? Because the next time you hear from me, right, Christmas would have come and gone. And so hope that this week that you enjoy this time leading up to Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Hope that your shopping adventures have been good, have been pleasing. You know, it's always difficult, man, when we trying to shop during Christmas. Man, it's so hard to get things simply done. Stores are packed, people are everywhere, traffic is horrible. But I hope that you've had a great experience. I hope you have a great experience on this week. And I want to give you something real briefly that will bless you this week. I couldn't be with you on last week because we had a very busy Saturday on last Saturday. But this morning, we had a service this morning at our church, and we talked about the wedge of jealousy. And I want to share that with you right now and just talk to you about the wedge of jealousy and how jealousy is a vice in all of our lives, in my heart, in your heart. That is something that continually have to be dealt with. It is something that plagues all of us, and it's something that we have to learn personally, individually. We have to learn how to overcome it in our own lives, because if we don't, it has this wedge of jealousy can sabotage all of our relationships. It can sabotage working relationships. It can sabotage marriages. It can sabotage communities. It can sabotage even a nation if we don't learn to deal with this wedge of jealousy that can manifest itself in all of our hearts. And what we looked at the life of Isaac. And if you want to read about this, it's found in Genesis chapter 6, verses 12 down through verses 22. And what you'll see and what you'll find there is you'll find how the favor of God is up on Isaac. And because of that, Isaac is in a position where the Lord is blessing him, and the Lord has blessed him significantly, made him a very wealthy man in the land of Gerar, where he was sowing. And what I shared earlier is that a lot of times we see the success of people, and we see how successful people are, but we don't understand the work that they've had to, the work that goes into being successful. We don't see everything that they have to go through in order to become the persons that they become. And so we see where Isaac is extremely wealthy. The Lord favors up on him. The man is blessed beyond measure. And now his wealth, or his position, or the person he has become, gets King Abimelech attention. And King Abimelech says, look, man, you're mighty. Of course, he was the king of the Philistines. And he said to him, he said, look, man, we don't even want you to, we want you to leave from among us, because you have become so mighty. You've become so powerful. You're more powerful than we are. You're more mightier than we are. And then, of course, at that time, if you read, you see that the Philistines envied Isaac. They became very jealous of Isaac. And as a result of that, they began to try to sabotage his success by plugging up or covering up the wells that was dug by Isaac's father long before this point in time. They began to clog up those wells. And, if you're clogging up the well, water is life. And back during this time, life was established around water, because you had a way to, cook, to clean, to feed your cattle, to give your cattle and herds a drink. So water was very important. But God's favor was so upon Isaac that he didn't have a problem finding water. And that lets me know it doesn't matter what, it doesn't matter the place or the geographical location you're in. As long as God's favor is upon you, he will see to it that you are blessed in that place. And that's what happened for Isaac. But what happened on with that success came envy, came jealousy from other people who saw his success, who saw what God was doing. And the same thing can happen to me. The same thing can happen to you when you're successful, when you're doing good, when God's favor is up on your life. Don't let it surprise you that not everybody is going to be happy for your success. Don't let it surprise you that there will be those that will be jealous of what's happening in your life, the things that are taking place in your life. There are those that will envy you. And out of that envy, out of that jealousy, they can do things that will sabotage, or try anyway, to sabotage your success. But guess what? It won't work. Now, and the reason it won't work is because God's favor is on you. And so this is what we dealt with this morning. This is what we addressed on this morning, that the wedge of jealousy can sabotage all of us. And as you go throughout the week, I want you to think about maybe perhaps moments or certain, times in your life where you may have seen something going right in somebody else's life, where you may have seen someone else, seems like everything they put their hands to, it works out, it's successful, it's good. And you may feel like you don't get the same kind of results. You don't get the same kind of success. And you find yourself envying that person, or you find yourself being jealous of that person. So my challenge to you this week is, when you, not just this week, but as we, go throughout the year, when you find yourself wanting to envy someone or getting jealous over someone, learn how to celebrate them. Learn how to really genuinely be happy for them, and learn how to genuinely be happy for what God is doing in their life. And when you do that, you are positioning yourself to be blessed by God our Father. So I just wanted to give you a little something for you to think about this week as you go throughout the week. The wedge of jealousy plagues us all. This is a heart condition that must be dealt with by us all. And our heart conditions are the things that defile us, and our heart conditions are the things that separate us from the love of God. Be blessed. Look, I hope something was said that bless you. I look forward to seeing you. I'll see you when I see you. I'll see you on next week. Want you to have a great week. Merry Christmas. If I don't talk to you before then, I probably will. But I want you to have a blessed week. See you when I see you. Bye.